All right, welcome everyone to another Sunday morning meditation, maths meditation, Sunday morning session. Now, I wish you all a very happy Father's Day, and the best gift that you've given to your dads today is the gift of your dedication towards learning, right? So, good job. Sunday mornings are hard, I know, but uh, you've won the battle. So a nice gift to your dads this Sunday morning. So with that, on that note, let's kick off. I'm going to present my whiteboard as usual, and then I'm going to switch off the settings so that you cannot play around with my whiteboard. So in the meantime, when the whiteboard is being shared and I'm playing around with the settings, I will expect that you will not play around with it. So I hope you're able to see my whiteboard, please. Can I get a yes on the chat? Good. All right. 45 people have joined and they're still coming on. The more coming in. All right. So today we are going to extend our learning on whatever we've done in the last 2 weeks. At the face of it, this topic looks very easy, collecting like terms, right? But then it might not be that easy too. I mean, I see a lot of students still uh, fumbling with this topic. So let's quickly try to do a few more questions first on collecting like terms and its respective maybe addition and subtraction. So let me pull out something and I'll share this on the screen here and we'll see where we land. So let me just get my snip tool out. All right, now I'm just sharing a question now. All right, there you go. The question is right in front of your screen. I want you to add these two polynomials. Go for it. Add these two polynomials and send the answers in the chat. Okay, I'm seeing the answers coming in now. Now, if you're still if some of you are still not, confused about how to do it, let's try doing it. I have 7x squared minus 4x plus 5. And I need to add, that means plus 9x minus 10. So my like terms are, if I change the color, 4x and 9x, negative 4x and positive 9x makes it a positive 5x. Now, another like term. Now, let me see if I've got anything for 7x squared. I don't have anything with x squared here, so I can't touch it. It will sit as is. And the another like term are these constant terms. 5 positive, take away negative 10, which is negative 5. So the answer is 7x squared plus 5x minus 5. Now, the next question is, now I think a few of you got confused. So minus 5 plus 10 is minus 5. Okay, one fine day I'll do this elementary, integer operations as well, right? So I'm assuming that you're grade 6, grade 7, so you know a lot of it, but I'll do it, don't worry. Okay, now I change this a little bit. I say this question as, not add, hear the question out first before you start attempting. I say subtract this from this. Go for it. Subtract 7x squared minus 4x plus 5 from 9x take away 10. Go for it, please. We've got 51 now. I'm waiting for the answers. Don't worry, who have not understood, I'll do it. Don't stress about it. The questions that I'm going to give here, they all will be solved. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. Unfortunately, all of you are incorrect. Now, let's try to read this, right? Now, let's try to read this. All the answers that I got in the chat are incorrect. Let's see what's happening here. Maybe I am incorrect. Let's try to solve it and see who's correct. Now, mind you, this is a common problem that every student of mine has done in past. So when I said subtract this polynomial from this, so the polynomial that comes after the word from has to come first. 9x take away 10. And then the word subtract comes in, which is a minus. And the second expression sits after, and it always has to sit in a bracket. 7x squared minus 4x plus 5. I hope you now understood what the mistake is. A few of you might have been right. The chat was going too sort of fast, but 90% of 99% of you were incorrect. Now, can you solve this, please? The one that I've just written. Can you solve this? Go for it. No, Dvijesh, there was no quiz. We jumped into learning straight away. Quickly solve this right in front of your eyes. Go for it. All right. Let's see what it is now. Now, the first term is written as is. When I open the brackets up, so this negative plays a very great role. This will make this 7x squared as negative. Then this negative will combine with this negative to make it a positive 4x. And then this negative will also impact this positive to make it a -5. And now I can just combine my like terms. So my first term, -7x squared, sits as is. Then my 4x is now a positive and a 9x is positive, which makes it 13x. And -10, -5 makes it -15. So please don't jump the gun the moment you see a question. Subtraction problems are the trickiest. That's where you lose marks, especially in the selective school exam, because you are under time pressure. I hope this is clear to everyone, right? There's a lot of chat going on. Let's see what's happening at the bottom. All right, cool. All good, cool. Let's do one more. Let's try one more, and I'll go to next page. So I'm adding another page now. So I will request you to go to the next page, or else you won't see what's happening. Okay, now I'm throwing one more here. And if someone's not clear, we'll go through this example that I'll now do. All right, right in front of your screens. I'll zoom it a bit more for you. Go for it. Your time starts now. Karan and the hedgehog guy and the admin. Last warning, I've been telling you guys not to spam. I will ensure that from next time onwards, you're not admitted to this session. That's the last warning. Now I see anything happening, you will be removed. That's about it. And I'm pretty firm. And I'll not allow you to join next time. Please concentrate here, right? We're not joking around. Guys, go for it. Solve this question now. Thank you. That's fine, PS. If you're not sure, at least you've attempted it. That's okay. Keep moving. All right. Let's see what's happening here. Subtract, and I'll change the color maybe. So the from bit, the stuff that is after from comes first. 12a minus 9ab plus 5b take away 3 comes first. Kanisha, does that make sense? And then subtract comes after, which is the negative. And you have to put a bracket. That's the rule to solve the question. And then the expression that is after subtraction, the first expression, has to be written within the brackets. So I say 4a minus 7ab plus 3b plus 12. Now I'm going to open the brackets up, and this negative will just change the sign of each and every term in this expression. I write the first term, first expression as is, 5b take away 3. Now I'm opening the brackets up. So this becomes a negative 4a. This becomes plus 7ab. This becomes a negative 3b. And this becomes a negative 12. Sorry if you can't read my handwriting. That's the best I can do at the moment. All right. So my like terms for 12a, 4a. Is there anything else? Nah. So 12a take away 4a is 8a. I'll try to improve on my handwriting. Negative 9ab and positive 7ab, which makes it negative 2ab. Do we have any other ab's here? Nah, I don't think so. Now let's find the b. 5b positive and negative 3b, which makes it positive 2b. And the last one is negative 3 and negative 12, which makes it negative 15. That's the answer. All right. Cool. All right. So subtraction is tricky. Now I change this question again. Now rather than saying a subtraction, and I'll take a different color, I say add. Now can we add these two expressions, please, and give me the answer? So what I'm trying to do is 4a minus 7ab plus 3b plus 12 plus, I will still put in the bracket because that's the habit that you need to get into, minus 9ab plus 5b minus 3. Quick answers, please. All right, let's quickly see what it is. Now, the point I'm trying to make is, or the reason I made you to do this was that in the last question here, this negative played a great role. It changed the signs of everything that was on the right hand side. Now this positive is harmless. It will not change anything. So you can easily open the bracket up and I say 12a take away 9ab plus 5b take away 3. And I just collect the like terms. 4a and 12a makes it as 16a. Negative 7ab and negative 9ab makes it a negative 16ab. And then 3b and 5b positive makes it a positive 8b. And positive 12 take away negative 3 is, take away 3 is 9. Good job. That's the answer. So what we have learned in the last 20 minutes, if I were to quickly summarize it, so I'll summarize the concept. The concept is whenever you are asked to say subtract something from something, which means that the stuff that comes after from, so let's say this is an expression x1 and this is an expression x2. So x1 will come first, take away x2. And this has to sit in a bracket. If you put a bracket, you will never go wrong. That's the point I'm trying to make here. All good. Now, let's move on. And let's try to understand how multiplication works. We did that last week as well. We'll do a bit more deep dive. Last week, we learned something called monomials, binomials, trinomials, and so on. And we collectively called it as polynomials. So if anyone has not seen, was not in that session, the session recordings are there on YouTube. So I've already shared it with your parents, right? In case you haven't got it, just let your parents, contact me and I'll share it. All right. Now, let's multiply these binomials, trinomials, and monomials, right? And see where we land. Now let's multiply some monomials. So monomials are those expressions which are having just one term. Yes, one term expression. So which means if I write 2x, this is monomial. If I write 2x plus 4, it has two terms in it, it becomes binomial. And if I write 2x plus 4 plus 3y, it becomes trinomial. I'm going to the next page now. Let's quickly multiply 5x times 4x. We are doing a monomial with monomial multiplication. So what we are going to do is, we are going to multiply the numbers 5 times 4, and we are going to multiply the variables, which is x times x. 5 times 4 gives me 20. X times x gives me, now this is x raised to the power of 1 and x raised to the power of 1. So 1 plus 1 makes it 2. And I combine both of them, and the answer is 20x squared. Good. Good on you. Now, if I say, let's multiply 5x times negative 4x, y, z, what will be the answer? So those of you who have just joined in, we're halfway through the session now. So the answer is, first of all, what you will do is, you will pick up the numbers. You'll have 5 times negative 4 makes it negative 20. Then you pick up all the x's that you've got. So x times x, which means x 1 plus 1, because the power is 1, makes it x squared. Then you have another y, but there's no y here. So y remains as is because there's nothing here. So y is there. Or I can say y times 1 is y. And then you've got a z times 1, which is again z. So the answer is, you combine all of them. Negative 20 x squared y z. Good job. All right. Let's move forward. On to the next page. Let's multiply 4xy times 5x square y square times square times 6x cube y cube. Go for it. Okay, let's see how it is, right? A few of you are confused. Now, again, super easy. Just pick up the numbers 5, 4, and 6. So 4 times 5 times 6 makes it 120. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 times 6 is 120. Pick up all the x's, please. So we've got 1x here. We've got x square here. And we've got an x cube here now. Now, as I explained last week, don't, so you put them all under 1x, but please don't do the mistake of multiplying the powers. When the variables are the same, variable underneath the power is the same, you just add all of them. So this is x means x raised to the power of 1. So we'll say 1 plus 2 plus 3 makes it x raised to the power of 6. And let's do it by y as well. So y is 1y here, 2y's here, 3y's here, makes it y. 1 plus 2 plus 3 makes it y6. Combine all of them and you get it. Yes, Arav, write down your question. Write down your question, that's okay. And I'll read it and I'll answer. I haven't heard anything called a special binomial expansion, but we'll do expansions, don't worry. Okay, now what we've done so far is that we have multiplied monomials with monomials. So now what we are going to do is we are going to multiply monomials with binomials. So if I say I have 3x multiplied by a binomial, let's say 5y plus 2, can I get the answer, please? The special binomial expansions are probably, I think you're referring to the DOPS, right? And the other a plus b whole square expressions, right? We'll do it, don't worry. We'll come to that. It's a bit far away right now. Okay. I can see a lot of you giving the right answer here, which is good. What are we going to do here in case you don't know if this is new to you? So this monomial that is sitting outside, first things first, in algebra, we are very lazy. We don't write the multiplication symbol as such. Okay, so we can write it like, I can write this as 3x 5y plus 2. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 3x with every single term of the binomial inside. So I will say 3x times 5y, which makes it, I mean, if I use the concept that I given above, 5 times 3 makes it 15. There's only one x, I write x, and there's only one y, there's one y. And the other is, now this is very important. We've got a positive here, and my 3x is also positive. So positive, positive makes it positive. And then this 3x gets multiplied by 2. So I'm saying 3 times 2 makes it, so I'm doing 3x times 2 now, which makes it 6 and only x. So the answer is combine all of them. 15xy plus 6x. I hope this is clear, all right? Now, going to the next page now, and we'll slightly change this. We'll slightly change this. Yes, R, the expansion that you're talking about is a plus b whole square is a square plus 2ab plus b square and a minus b and all that stuff. We'll come to that, right? Let's not rush it through. Okay. I'm now giving you another monomial and a binomial multiplication. And I've got negative 3x sitting outside, minus 5y, minus 2. Can I have the answer, please? Good. What we are doing here is, the answer is the same, but the technique is slightly different in terms of you've got negatives here, and wherever you see negatives, you need to be extra cautious. I have negative 3x getting multiplied by negative 5y. So negative 3x times negative 3 times negative 5 makes it a 15, and x times y makes it xy. And the other one, negative 3x times negative 2 makes it negative 2 times negative 3 makes it a 6, and there's only x here, so x. So the answer is 15xy plus 6x. Let's put some more complexity here. Negative 3x go for it. Yes, this is the distributive property. Okay, let's see what's happening. Before you deep dive and start solving the distributive law, the BODMAS comes into play. You've got a bracket inside a bracket, so you need to open this bracket up first. So this becomes a negative negative makes it a positive 2. The inner bracket needs to be dealt first. And now, simple, distributive property will kick in. Still have people joining in that late. So negative 3x times negative 5y makes it a 15xy and negative 3x. Now I'm multiplying here. Negative 3x times positive 2 makes it negative 6x, and you combine them. So 15xy take away 6x. 15xy take away 6x. All right, a few of you were incorrect. It's 15xy take away, subtraction, minus. A lot of you have done that mistake. Okay, let's go to the next page now. And let's try to do some, let's try to combine all of that, right? Let's try to combine all of that. So now I have 3, I'm just writing it down now, 3y. Inside the bracket I have 2y take away 7 minus 3 y minus 4. Can we simplify y minus 4? And yeah, can we simplify this? Go for it. Can you all, I can start naming Mr. Admin, Shruvan, Divdvesh, Arav. Can you solve the question rather than giving your thoughts here? You're disturbing a lot of community here. All right. How are we going to deal with this? Now we have monomials and binomials coming together in an expression. I'll change the color. Let's solve this first and see where we land. 3 times 2 is 6, and y times y is y square. I'm assuming that you now know y times y is y square. Minus, and why I did say a minus? Because there's a subtraction here, and this is a positive term. 3 times 7 is 21y. Now this expression is sorted. Let's sort this expression out with the negative here. Negative 3 times y is negative 3y. And then negative 3 times 4 is positive 12. And now let's combine the like terms. So I don't have any y square here. I say 6y square. These two are combined, can be combined. So that makes it 21 plus 3. So negative 21 take away 3 is negative 24y plus 12. That's the answer. A lot of you were incorrect. A lot of you were incorrect. All right. Does that make sense, everyone? Okay, cool. Let's move forward. Let's throw some more challenge here. I'm now going to say, all right, let's do this. I'll just copy this on the screen straight away. Be careful when you're doing this, okay? I'll add another page. I'm on to the next page now. Go for it, please. We have combined everything now, whatever we've learned so far. This is elementary algebra, and 90% of the students go wrong here. Go for it. Tarun, you said kind of. Don't worry, we'll do this again, and that'll make sense. I'll explain it again. The question right now flashing on your screen, Anshu, we need to do that. If people are not able to see it, change. I've moved to page number 8 of my whiteboard. Okay, let's try to do that. Now, first things first, the stuff that I told you at the beginning, the expression that comes after from needs to be written first. So I will say 2pq p plus q. And then I'll say subtract, and I'll say 3pq p minus q. I haven't seen the right answer still. All of you are incorrect so far, unless I've missed anyone. All of you are incorrect right now. Okay, let's try to do that. Let's now, rather than typing and wasting time on the chat, please concentrate. I don't want any answers while I'm solving. That is taking my attention away. So stop there. Yes. Yeah, I got a few right answers here. All right, cool. Let's see how we are doing it. Change the color. This is difficult, guys. This is not straightforward, but you need to, if you're preparing for the exam, you need to know this. Okay, the first term is multiplied here. So 2pq times p plus, it's times here, 2pq times q. So this makes it 2p square q. And this becomes plus 2pq square. Now, let's do the other one. This expression. Negative 3pq is timed here. So I can say negative 3pq times p. And then this negative 3 times negative. So I'll say negative, and in the bracket, I can say it, not in the bracket maybe. So this negative negative makes it a positive, and it becomes 3pq times q. The trick here is that this negative and this negative is making it a positive. Now, what does this become? Negative 3p square q plus 3pq square. And now it's easy, right? Once this is sorted, it's easy. Let's pick up the like terms. That's my like term, this one and this one. 2p square q, they look alike. So it is negative p square q. And that's the like term. This is 2pq square plus 3pq square. So 2 plus 3 makes it 5. 5pq q square. That is the answer. Is this clear, everyone? Cool. You can fire the thumbs up as well. I don't mind. Okay, so this was a monomial multiplication with a binomial. Let's go a step further down and try to multiply binomials with binomials. Now, I'll do the first one for you, and then I'll give another one for you to try. I don't need an answer to this one. I am solving it for you, so concentrate rather than trying to solve. I'll say x minus 4. I can write a multiply, and I say 2x plus 3. Now, if you know that, hold your horses. If you don't know, pay attention. This is where it becomes slightly tricky. The goal here is what I'm going to do is probably rather than doing this first, I will simply put the law, how it works. So if you have a plus b multiplied by c plus d, if you've got something like this is a binomial times binomial. So you pick up the first term and multiply it with the every term of the second binomial. So a times c gives it ac. So this will give me ac. And then this will give me ad. Positive a times positive d makes it ad. Then the second part is the second term does the same thing. So now I'm going to do a positive b times positive c makes it positive bc. And b times d makes it a positive bd. That is the goal. Every term on the left polynomial, this is the left polynomial, is going to be multiplied by every term on the right polynomial. Now, let's try to solve this. Now, I'll change the color. So x times 2x. So x times 2x. Then x times positive 3x. X times positive 3x. 3, sorry. Now, the second step. Now, this is where you need to be careful. Your second term is a negative. So negative 4 times positive 2x and a negative 4 times 3, positive 3. So the final answer is going to be 2x square plus 3x minus 8x, and this is minus 12. And now it doesn't stop here. It is you've expanded it, but you still need to collect the like terms. You see these two are like 3x and 8x. So it becomes 2x square minus 5x. How did I get it? A negative 8x plus 3x. So negative 8x plus 3x makes it a negative 5x and a negative 12. That's the answer. All right. Now I'm going to give one question to you. And apply that. And if you don't worry, we'll do it if you didn't get it. X minus y, this is a y, probably, and 3x plus 5y. Go for it. All right, I'm seeing the answers now. Who is not able to do it? Can you please, let me know as well? I am happy to, I'm anyway going to re-explain it, but if that doesn't make sense, say I didn't get it. It's okay to say that you didn't get it. All right, let's do it. Okay, first term x being multiplied here. So x times 3x, then being multiplied here, which is, now this is a positive x. Positive x with a positive 5y makes it a positive. So x times 5y. Then my negative y times 3x and negative y times 5y. All right, so what does this become? 3x squared, and this becomes positive 5xy. This becomes negative 3xy, and this becomes negative 5y squared. Now, don't stop here. Look at the like terms. So it becomes 3x squared plus, now positive 5xy and negative 3xy makes it a 2xy minus 5y squared. That's the answer. All right, cool. All good? Let's try to do one more. And now I'm going to give you a binomial with a trinomial. So we'll just combine everything, right? We'll just combine everything. We've got 3 more minutes in the session, and this will be the last question of the day. I'm just copying it and presenting it on your screens. Now, I'm going to take the next page, page number 11 now. Go for it, please. Go for it, please. Be careful when you're giving me the final answer. This is going to spin your brain. What we are now doing here is I have a binomial being multiplied by a trinomial, and I've got a monomial multiplying with a binomial, and all of that coming together. Your schools won't expose you to all of that, but you are still expected to do that in the exam. I will share this whiteboard with your parents, and I would expect you all to work it out and send it to me by tomorrow. And if you didn't get it, I will send a solved, I'll send it solved onto their WhatsApp. So you'll see how it works. All right, cool. If you want to take a snippy of this, take a snippy of this. And I hope today was a mind-bending session. And if you wish to bend your mind more, feel free to come back next week as well. We are going to do a lot more, which is not covered anywhere. So this is one kind of class where you will be challenged at every step. Thank you very much for your time, and I wish you all a very happy Father's Day once again. Have a good day. Thank you very much.